Ben Affleck filmed an intense action scene for his upcoming movie Animals in Los Angeles on Tuesday, while his ex-wife was across town working on her new project. The American actor's appearance on set came just hours after Jennifer, 53, flashed a huge diamond ring as she arrived on the set of her series, The Five-Star Weekend. For the action scene, Ben, 52, was pictured wielding a prop AK-47 gun as he strode across the set, which was strewn with lifeless bodies. He was wearing a gray zip-up jumper and a black bomber jacket with a pair of dark blue denim jeans with his ensemble as he directed scenes on set. Meanwhile, during filming for her own show, Jennifer cut a stylish figure in a pink floral summer dress as she strolled down the street. Her chic ensemble was belted and around her svelte waist and featured a pretty floral print all over, fanning out into a skirt. The star teamed a pair of chunky black sliders with her look, as she was seen arriving to work with a dazzling diamond ring on her wedding finger. Ben's upcoming crime thriller, Animals, revolves around a kidnapping plot involving the son of a Los Angeles mayoral candidate. It centers on a couple who must come up with ransom money within a tight deadline, leading them to confront aspects of their lives they never intended to reveal. Ben is currently directing the film for Netflix, with his close friend Matt Damon, 54, also involved in the project. Meanwhile, Jennifer's upcoming series is based on the best-selling novel of the same name by author Ellen Hilderbrand. The series sees Hollis Shaw Garner, a famed food influencer known for delicious recipes, impeccable taste, and warm demeanor, who suffers a devastating loss. Unable to move forward, the death starts to expose the cracks in Hollis's picture-perfect life. Her strained marriage, her complicated relationship with her daughter, and her growing pursuit of validation from her followers. To overcome grief and find herself again, Hollis gets the idea to host a weekend away at her house on Nantucket with 3 friends from different stages in her life: her childhood, her 20s, her 30s, and one surprise 5th star. Ben and Jennifer were married for 10 years. They began dating in 2004, married in 2005, and announced their separation in 2015. Their divorce was finalized in 2018. In 2021, Ben and Jennifer Lopez, 55, rekindled their romance before getting engaged again in 2022 and marrying in July of that year. The first time they dated, from 2002 to 2004, they got engaged in 2002, before ultimately calling off their wedding and separating in early 2004. They ultimately divorced in 2024, with the divorce finalized in early 2025. And just last week, Jennifer debuted a heartbreak song about their divorce. The singer unveiled the new ballad called Wreckage of You during an exclusive listening party for 30 lucky fans in Los Angeles, California. The on-the-floor hitmaker co-wrote and recorded Wreckage of You 2 weeks ago via US Weekly. One fan at the listening party, Edgardo Luis Rivera, revealed she said she was lying in bed after a long day of tour rehearsals when the idea of the song came to her. She mentioned how last year was a very difficult time for her both personally and professionally. She had to cancel her tour and really focus on herself. Fast forward to 1 year later, and she feels better and stronger than ever. So she wanted to write a song about coming out of a bad situation much stronger. He said that she kept thinking of the word wreck because it means destruction, but she wasn't destroyed. Adding one of the song's lyrics are, "I'm stronger after the wreckage of you." Another unnamed fan, also at the exclusive event, added that Wreckage of You was a very emotional, empowering song about walking away from a relationship and coming out a stronger person. The exes are still trying to sell their $60 million marital home that they bought in May 2023, nearly a year after tying the knot for a second time. The world of Hollywood thrives on spectacle, both on and off screen. And when 2 big stars like Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner find themselves simultaneously under the spotlight, but in completely separate corners of their professional lives, it sparks interest, speculation, and a fair share of whispers. Their parallel headlines this time paint 2 very different portraits. Ben Affleck, all intensity and grit, wielding a prop gun while filming a tense action scene for his latest thriller, Animals, and Jennifer Garner, graceful and radiant, flashing a massive diamond ring on the sunlit set of The Five-Star Weekend. But to truly appreciate how these seemingly disconnected moments collided in the public eye, you have to rewind and examine not just their latest roles, but the entire journey they've taken as individuals and as a once iconic Hollywood couple. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner first met in 2001 while filming Pearl Harbor, but it wasn't until a few years later on the set of Daredevil, 2003, that their connection truly began to spark. At the time, Affleck had recently broken off his highly publicized engagement with Jennifer Lopez, while Garner was coming out of her marriage to actor Scott Foley. By 2005, the two were married in a private ceremony, and over the next decade, they built what seemed to be one of Hollywood's most stable families. They welcomed 3 children, Violet, Serafina, and Samuel, and became known more for PTA meetings and casual coffee runs than red carpet drama.